Bom dia, pessoal. Today let's continue studying about the dates, how to say the dates in Portuguese. So here in the picture I have a calendar of next year, 2021, calendário 2021. Last class I already taught you how to say the months in Portuguese. I'm just going to repeat them once, and then I would like to repeat after me so you can practice, and then I'm gonna show you how to say the dates, the numbers and the month together. So let's go. Janeiro, fevereiro, março, abril, maio, junho, julho, agosto, setembro, outubro, novembro, dezembro. Last class I taught you how to say the phases of the moon, so in case you are coming to Brazil to cut your hair or plant some seeds, you can go to the last class that was published on October the 5th of 2020 and see how to say that in Portuguese. But now let's see how to say the dates. And for that we need to know the cardinal numbers. Cardinal numbers in Portuguese, número cardinal in singular, números cardinais in the plural. I already told you how to say the numbers from 1 to 15 in that video that I talk about the subway of the city of São Paulo. So in this video I'm going to continue from 10 on, but in case you don't know how to say from 1 to 9 yet, stay here because you're going to learn, because it's very easy. So with the numbers, let's do like we did with the months. I say the numbers and then you repeat, and then I'm going to explain better things regarding the pronunciation of them. So let's go from 10. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14. We have two options of spelling, but the pronunciation is the same. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, so in Portuguese we don't say 21, we say 20 and 1, 20 and 2. So this letter E here in the middle of these two numbers means and. But as vinte already ends in E, and then we have another E, I'm gonna pronounce them as they were only one letter, only one sound. So I'm gonna say 21 instead of saying 21. I can pronounce 21. Okay, so let's go. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And here on this column here, you already know how to say the numbers from 1 to 9 in case you have missed the class that I taught that. Now you already know. Okay, so from 1 to 9 here, and then 10, 11 and so on. 30 is 30, and how to say 31, 32? I say 30 and then repeat this part here. 31, 31. 32. See, 32. Okay, 33 and so on. Let's continue from 40. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Okay, so 100 is 100, but 101 we say cento. So only this number is 100, but any other variation from 100 on is cento. So I have cento e okay, 101. 122 will be cento e vinte e So after cento, I just repeat any number of those here. For example, 133, cento e trinta e três. Okay, so here you have 100, then cento. And the pronunciation of them. So let's pay attention first on the numbers. We have a line under some parts of these numbers, because I wanna talk to you again about the nasal sounds in Portuguese. I talked about this a little bit last class, but I'm going to I'd like to repeat some details about them. Okay, nasal sound is when the air escapes at the same time from our mouth and from our nose. Then we have a nasal sound. And in Portuguese, pay attention that the situations we have here is when we have a vowel, then the letter N, or a vowel, then letter M. On these situations we have nasal sounds in Portuguese. So, let's continue from here. Well, on is a word that you have in English, right? If I would pronounce it with a strong accent, I mean the word on, I would say on. If I would pronounce the letter in, the word in, with a very Brazilian strong accent, I would say in. And the same for here. Instead of saying pen, I would say pen. So we do not pronounce the N. The N here in this situation makes the vowel that comes before of it become a nasal vowel. Okay, so here I would say on, 11, and here 15, 15. Imagine when you pronounce the word seeing in English. It's a sound that it's pretty similar to this here. Sing, here it's 15, and the same here, vinte. Think about the way you pronounce sing, or for example, any verb on the continuous form would sound like this: vinte, vinte, cinco. What else here? Trinta, trinta. And in a word like quarenta, think about the way you pronounce a word like bang or sang. This enta here will sound pretty similar to that. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, cento. Okay, and the same thing happens here with we say more like we do not pronounce the M. In the end of the word, we don't close our lip, we don't put our lips together. We do not say but say more like Leave the air escape from your nose all the time. Another detail I want to call your attention to is the way you pronounce the letter T. In many situations here, the T will sound like the T in English, but with less explosion. Like we don't say 14, but we say 14, 14, 18, 18, 8, what else? 4, 3, 50, 60, 80, but sometimes when I have like this 17, the letter T and letter E, or letter E, that's it. The T will sound like the CH in change. Think about the way you pronounce change or chance. Yeah, that's the way the letter T will sound. Vinte, 27, and that's it. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now let's go to the dates in Portuguese. I think this video is gonna be a little bit longer than I was expecting. Well, in Brazil, every time you have a date that is on the day 1 of the month, we don't say we say primeiro. This means first. We don't say 1 of January, we say 1st of January. So primeiro de janeiro. And all the rest of the days we say like 2 of January, 3 of January. We don't use the ordinal numbers to talk about the date, but we use the cardinal numbers. Okay, the only exception will be every day that it starts on the first day of the month, like 1. Okay, so here, primeiro de janeiro is how we pronounce, and that is Ano Novo, New Year, of course, and we also use this French word, and here we pronounce like Réveillon. Okay, primeiro de janeiro. Letter G means off, so 16 of February will be 16 de fevereiro, Carnaval. Of course, Carnival is a holiday that varies a lot, so it's next on 2021 will be on 16 de fevereiro, but every year is different. 8 de março, Dia das Mulheres, it's the International Day of Women. 2 de abril, Paixão de Cristo, or we can also say Sexta-feira da Paixão because it's always on Friday. Friday is Sexta-feira, and Paixão means passion. So it's the passion of Christ, the Good Friday. The Good Friday next year will be 2 de abril. 4 de abril, Páscoa, Easter. It's always on a Sunday, and it's a holiday. The only day here that is not a holiday in Brazil is International Women's Day, Dia das Mulheres. 21 de abril, Tiradentes. Tiradentes was a very important person in our history, in the history of the country, and we have a holiday. This is a national holiday to celebrate his, I don't remember now if it's his death. I think it was his death, the day he died. 1º de maio, Dia do Trabalho, that equals to Dia do Trabalhador. Okay, so we say 1st of May, 1º de maio. The Workers' Day, Dia do Trabalho, this is work and this is worker. Trabalhador is the one that works. Okay, trabalho is work, trabalhador is worker. 2º domingo de maio, Dia das Mães, the Mother's Day. And here it's a day that varies as well because it's on the second, see here, I don't say dois on this situation, I say segundo because it means second, pretty similar to the way we say in English. Second, segundo. Segundo domingo de maio, Dia das Mães. Domingo is Sunday. 3 de junho, Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi is the body of Christ, the body and blood of Christ. It's a holiday that varies a lot as well, and I think it's always on a Thursday. I'm not sure about that, but I think it's always on a Thursday. 12 de junho, Dia dos Namorados. It's our Valentine's Day. We don't celebrate it on February. We celebrate it on June, and the translation is gonna be something like a day of boyfriends and girlfriends. So namorados are the people who are dating someone. But of course, people who are already married, they celebrate it as well. They give each other some gifts, go to have dinner together, and that's romantic stuff. Segundo domingo de agosto, Dia dos Pais. It's our Father's Day on the second Sunday of August. Domingo, Sunday, second, segundo, domingo de agosto, Dia dos Pais, Father's Day. 7 de setembro, Dia da Independência. Guess what? Independence. Lots of vowel sounds here. See? Independência. Independence Day. 7 de setembro. 12 de outubro, Dia das Crianças e Dia de Nossa Senhora Aparecida. 12 de outubro is our Children's Day, crianças, children, and our Lady of Aparecida. Okay, Our Lady of Aparecida. It's a Catholic national holiday, but nobody works on this day, even though it's a Catholic day. 2 de novembro, Dia dos Mortos. Or I can say as well, Dia de Finados. It's the same thing to refer to the same holiday. Like in Mexico, they have Dia de los Muertos. Here we have Dia dos Mortos. 2 de novembro. 15 de novembro, the Proclamation of the Republic. Proclamação da República. And the Christmas is on 25 de dezembro. Natal. 25 de dezembro. Okay. By all this information, I would like you to be able to respond a question like, quando é a Páscoa? Quando means when. I told you last class that quando is when. And in Portuguese, if I want to know the date of, for example, of the Easter, Páscoa, I can ask you, when is the Easter? Or I can ask you, when will be the Easter? Ok? Quando é a Páscoa? Or quando será a Páscoa? Present, the verb to be in the present, é, the verb to be in the future, será. But it's also possible to ask, for example, quando a Páscoa é. The position of the verb here can vary a little bit. I can also ask, quando a Páscoa será? Both of them are correct. Quando é o Carnaval? Quando será o Carnaval? Pay attention here that Páscoa is a female word, so the definite article will be a. Carnival is a masculine word, so the definite article will be o. O Carnaval. Quando será o Carnaval? That's it. If you want to practice this, you can write on the comments the day of any holiday in your country that is different from the date that we celebrate in Brazil. Okay, you can write the numbers like this on this form, like this, okay? And then you write the month and then tell me which is the name of the holiday you celebrate in your country. Practice a little bit. Leave me a comment, please. And that's it. Obrigado e até a próxima aula.